the cutest mug and the best tea. You can't tell me otherwise. Hi guys, good morning and welcome to this first weekly video and welcome to my channel. I'm just gonna start my YouTube channel. I can think about it every day and thinking when is the right moment, but there's never a right moment. So welcome. Yeah, I decided to just start it and go with it. So welcome to my first weekly video. This week I'm gonna just take you along in my week. I'm going to the office today. I work at the university. And I have a lot to do, a lot of meetings, so I'm not really looking forward to it. But at least I have lovely colleagues who I can't wait to see and talk about our weekend again. You can see this beauty in the background. Yesterday we put up the Christmas tree and today is the 11th of November. So I know we're early, but I'm one big Christmas freak, so I'm so happy. Oh my god, I'm just so happy. So this is one of the main things that gives me joy during these darker days in the winter. So welcome. I'm gonna bring you along. Hopefully you can get to know me and I will just show you my week. And yeah, I'm very happy and proud of myself that I'm doing this because it's been a long time coming and I'm finally doing it. So welcome and enjoy. So I'm just getting ready to go to the office. I always walk to the office. It's around 30 minutes one way. So it's very nice to like start the day and at the end of the day finish my day off. So I'm gonna start walking now. It's quite cold today, so we'll see how it goes. Let's go. It is not as cold as I expected, so I'm dressed a bit too warm for today, but it's fine. Most of the time it's quite cold in the office, so I think it's fine as I'm wearing a thick sweater. But yeah, it's very nice to be out in the fresh air before you start your work day. But also just during the day, some fresh air. So if you're watching this and you haven't been outside or taken a breath of fresh air today, just go and take a walk for 10 minutes. It can be very chilled and help your mental health. I just ate my lunch and now the sun is shining, so I'm gonna go outside, take a little walk, some fresh air in between all the meetings and work. This morning went very slow. Thankfully a few meetings are pushed back to the rest of the week, but I need some fresh air and some sunshine. Let's go. I am on my way home from the office after a slow and heavy day. But oh my god, it's raining so hard. I'm drenched from my legs down. But I'm almost home. I was going to go to the gym on my bike so I don't have to walk, but it's raining so hard, so I have to see because, well, being on the couch with my book next to the Christmas tree is way more my cup of tea tonight than going to the gym in the rain. So we'll have to see. But oh my god, almost. I decided to not go to the gym because my headache is too much and it was raining so hard. So lasagna is cooking now. My boyfriend just made it and I'm gonna read Crescent City. I'm a big reader. I love reading. I've read like 75 books this year. I'm a very big reader. Romance is my favorite, but fantasy and romances come in second, very quickly after. This book has been on my shelf, or at my TBR card, for I think a year. And I'm quite far ahead, like I have only 200 pages left. I don't know why I have not read this book earlier, because holy cow, this book, at the moment it's ruining me, but me and books are just, I love reading so much. So I decided to skip the gym, take a bit of a chill evening, read my book next to my Christmas tree. I'm gonna have dinner in half an hour with my boyfriend, a fresh homemade lasagna, and I'm gonna go to bed quite early, I think, because I'm not feeling the best. That's okay, but yeah, I'm a big Christmas lover, but also a big book lover. And the third thing I'm a very big fan of is Formula 1. I have grown up with Formula 1, I think, we've been watching it since I was, I think, around 10 or something, with my parents and my sisters at home. And now me and my boyfriend watch it, and the family of my boyfriend watches it as well. So yeah, we're a very big Formula 1 family, and I really, really love it as well. So those three things, I think, are the main things I love in life. And just laying on the couch with a cup of tea, a blanket, a good book, a fireplace on my TV, hopefully a real fireplace soon in the future in a house or something. But yeah, I think that's my evening. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna show you the lasagna when it's done. But otherwise, I'm just gonna stay here with my book, a cup of tea, and music, Taylor Swift probably in the background, or a fireplace. So yeah, have a lovely evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I just have to talk about Crescent City. I'm at page 738, so I have 60 pages left. Oh my freaking god. What is happening? I cried. I hold my breath. My boyfriend came downstairs to give me a hug, but I was like, stay away. What the hell is happening? Oh my goodness. If you've read this book, you know what I'm talking about. I want to be Bryce when I grow up. Holy cow, I want to be Bryce when I grow up. That woman, she is amazing. But holy shit, this book is making me crazy. I just needed to talk about it. I don't want to finish it, but I want to finish it, but I don't. Gladly, I'm very happy with myself that I already have book 2 and 3 at my TBR card over there. But what the actual... This book, man. This book. Good morning, guys. This is not my office outfit. It's Tuesday today, and I was supposed to go to the office, but yesterday evening my headache was getting worse and worse and worse, and I was like, okay, hopefully when I go to bed and I get a good night of sleep, it will all be okay. But that's not the case today. My headache became worse during the night. I didn't sleep at all, and I woke up with even a bigger headache than yesterday. So I decided to stay at home, like call in sick and take some rest, especially be kind to myself and don't keep running like I'm used to do. Just take a breather and take care of myself. So I just came out of bed. It's around 8:30. I'm just gonna read, drink a cup of tea, hopefully sleep a little bit today because I didn't sleep at all last night. So yeah, it's a bit different than I was supposed to be doing today, but oh well, it's part of life. So yeah, I will stay home and hopefully get a little bit better today. I just took a 2-hour nap. I watched a bit of YouTube. My favorite, Rachel Catherine and Georgia Richards. They are chef's kiss. My Australian babes. But I'm not feeling amazing. And I can feel it getting on my mental health as well. It's so frustrating when you want to feel good and take care of yourself and be kind to yourself, but your mental health is like, well, we're not gonna do that today. It's just so annoying. And it frustrates me a lot. Like, my mental health is doing so much better. The last 2.5 years has been such a big roller coaster, from finding out that I have an eating disorder to going to my psychologist every single week, to working on myself, going down the drain, but also working up. Like, I've been working so hard on myself, and since May I have a personal trainer and coach, and she's amazing. My coach she is the best. So since May, I've been feeling so much better, but it's so frustrating when you have a few days/weeks that you're feeling a bit more down. Like, I've been so tired the last few weeks. And my headache is annoying me like crazy. I don't know why I'm tearing up. That's not necessary. Well, if you don't know yet, I'm a very emotional girly. So now you know. It's just so frustrating that you're working so hard on yourself and you're doing everything you can, like taking care of myself with movement, with like good foods, with enough sleep, with doing things I like, with less screen time on my phone. Like, I'm trying my best, but it's so frustrating when it's not working out. And I know it's part of the process and it's part of life, and you have downs. You have to have downs to have ups. I know I have to experience bad days to get good days. I know it and I'm aware of it, but my goodness, it's so hard to shut my brain off and listen to myself and be kind to myself instead of like, well, look at you going, like you're doing horrible. No, I'm not. I just have a few bad days, and that's okay. But it's so hard to not listen to the negative, rude, angry voice in my head. And it's been going well for the last half year, like 6 months, I think. But my goodness, it's hard, man. It's hard to be kind to yourself and take care of yourself. And that's, I think, the biggest struggle I have had the last 2.5 years. Taking care of yourself sounds so easy, but it is so hard. Saying no to the things you're not looking into or like you're not ready for. Like saying no to friends when your brain can just not handle being social. Saying no to work things. And just staying at home a little bit more. Like, I'm a grandma at heart. I'm a big grandma at heart. Don't get me wrong. I love being at home. I love being on my own. I love being with my friends and family and my boyfriend. But on my own, I'm also doing amazing. But sometimes it's so hard when you feel like you want some social interaction, but your body and brain can just not handle it. I'm just annoyed and frustrated with myself. But that's okay. I can be. I just think I need to air it out. So this clip is already a bit too long. But, well, at least it helps me a little bit, I think. I'm happy that my house is Christmassy because it makes me very happy. And I feel a little bit better after my nap. So I'm not just gonna do some cleaning because the house is a bit of a mess. Not horribly, but just a tidy house is a tidy mind, they say. So hopefully that works a little bit as well. It's so hard because being mentally sick and going through something mentally is so hard to explain to someone who doesn't experience this. So it's so hard when you're mentally feeling so down the drain. You're trying to say or tell someone about it and they are like, well, I don't know what you mean. That can be so hard and, again, so frustrating. Thankfully, I have a lot of people around me that get it and accept me for who I am. And I'm very thankful for that, but wow, this is getting sappy. I'm very thankful for that, but sometimes it can feel quite like lonely and alone when you're struggling with mental health. And I'm trying to be better and I'm getting better and I'm getting there, but of course you have down days, that's part of life. And I just have to accept it, I think. Well, that was my happy story. I just needed to air everything out, I think. So thanks. I'm now going to do some cleaning and again going to the couch afterwards. I think starting a new book. I'm not sure which book I'm going to pick, but yeah. Thanks. That was very necessary. Okay. I got this. I'm strong. I can do anything I want. Okay, I just did the dishes and tidied the kitchen a little bit, and that took all the energy out of me. So I'm gonna pick a book and then gonna lay on the couch or maybe in bed again. I just really wanted to talk about Crescent City for a second. This book, I finished it last night. It's not even a 5-star, it's a 6-star for me. Like, everything in this book was amazing. There were so many things I wasn't expecting. It was so well written. Like, I didn't expect anything else from Sarah, but it was so well written. And I never really read a modern fantasy before, but the modern fantasy in this is chef's kiss in my opinion. Bryce is just on a whole nother level. That woman is perfection. This book was so good. Like, if you haven't read anything from Sarah J Maas, please start with Ekatar. That's down here for me. Please start with this series first. Then go to Throne of Glass. And then start with Crescent City. In my opinion, that's the best way to move forward. I started with this. I have all the physical copies. And then Throne of Glass I read on my e-reader. There's 8 books, so I didn't buy 8 books. I really want to now, after I finished it. And now I started this. All Sarah's books have been 5-star series for me. Like, most books are 5 stars. Some of them are 4.5. But bloody hell. Love me some Sarah J Maas. So, now I finished this. What the frick am I gonna read now? Because I'm gonna get my TBR card with me. Am I going further on the fantasy era and go to Crescent City? This is hard. Crescent City book 2. Oh, this cover. Again. Or am I going for romance or general fiction? I'm gonna turn my card around. I know these are all my to be read books. I know you don't even see the shelf down here because that's also filled. I'm really needing to read everything I know about love from Dolly Alderton. My sister loves this, so she's like, why haven't you not read that yet? So that's on my TBR, but am I in the mood for this? No, I don't think so. Maybe another time. Then I have a few romances. I've read 72 romances this year. 72. So now I'm getting into the winter and autumn season. Like, for me, autumn and winter is equal to fantasy. So I'm more into fantasy. So that's why I'm leaning towards Crescent City book 2. House of Sky and Breath. Or, this is also a book I picked up recently. Frederick Backman. I have not read any book by him, but a lot of the book girlies I watch on BookTube rave about this book. And it's also very wintry and cozy. But it's not that cold yet in the Netherlands. So maybe I'll wait a second for this. I think I'm going with House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J Maas. This book is even thicker than the first book. Let's see. Maybe not. Oh, it's 10 pages longer than the first book. Yes, am I going for this? This is such a hard pick. Like, always picking a new book, especially if you pick a thick book. Ooh, what am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna go for this one. Yeah. But this is my TBR card. Like, I know it's outrageous. Like, this is a level below as well. Like, I know. I'm aware. I'm aware that I have a lot of books. I think there are like 40 books on here that I haven't read. But, oh well. That's part of reading, you know? Collecting books is a different hobby than reading books, if you ask me. So, yeah. I'm gonna put this in his place again. And I'm gonna read this book. Because I'm in this world now. And I want to have more Bryce and Hunt. I'm not gonna read the back. I love going into books with a surprise. Like, I almost never read the synopsis unless I'm in a bookstore and I'm seeing a cover that attracts me and I'm like, well, is this a book for me? Then sometimes I read a synopsis, but most of the time I read book reviews, but especially booktubers. Sarah, Destiny, Rachel, like the book babes, the book besties. They give me all the recommendations I need. So if they say a book is good, then I buy a book, you know? That's how I work. So I'm not gonna read the back. I'm gonna start from the front and see where this takes me. The first book was a big roller coaster. But like these covers are pretty. Like I had the old ones, like the AI covers, if you know what I'm talking about. And I've been on a search for these covers for a year. So I finally bought them on Vinted. And normally these covers sell for like 60 or 50 euros because they're not made anymore. At least not in the Netherlands, I think. So I've been searching for these covers for so long. And I finally have them. So, okay, I'm gonna go for this. This clip again is way too long. But if you get me talking on books, I'm never gonna shut up. Good morning, guys. I'm feeling a little bit better. So I'm gonna work from home today. But because I need some fresh air and especially some movement, I think I'm gonna go for a short run. It's very cold, so I'm wearing a long sleeved Gymshark top because it's way too cold. But I think I'm gonna go for a short run just to get my body moving and get some fresh air in. It's still very dark outside, as you can see. But yeah, a little bit of movement always makes me feel better. So, good morning. It's Wednesday today. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Let's go on a run and work from home. Let's go. It is so cold. I'm 1 kilometer in, but holy cow, it's 5 degrees. It's a bit cold, but I'm in nature, so I'm happy with that. It's heavy this morning. Well, that was very heavy. I thought I would run my sickness out of my body, but my body thought otherwise. I did 4.5 kilometers and my brain is going through the way like, well, that's not enough. You should have done more. But if I'm very honest with myself, 5 months ago I couldn't run a kilometer. And now I did 4.5 kilometers in half an hour. I mean, give myself a round of applause because I'm very proud of myself. I don't have to be negative that I didn't do more. I did enough and I did all my body could take today. So I'm gonna shower and start my work from home day. Mentally, I've not been amazing today. But my best friend just came over for lunch during my lunch break. And that just filled up my cup. She is the best. And she just changed her hair. She chopped it short and made it a cherry brown color. That woman looks amazing. Oh, I love her so much. So I noticed my mood is a bit better now after she came around. So I'm gonna keep on working. It's now 3 o'clock, so I have 2 hours left. And then I think I'm gonna chill for a second. One of my old roommates is coming over because she's leaving for Australia next week. As I was saying before the doorbell rang, is my old roommate is coming over for dinner. And this week in Eindhoven there's like a free light festival. So the whole city there's like a specific tour you can follow and there's like cool light creations everywhere. So we're gonna walk that with a few of our other old roommates. So that's gonna be very nice. I'm not feeling amazing yet. Like my headache is still here. I'm hot and cold all the time. But I think some fresh air and seeing some friends will do me some good. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on working and then start making dinner. I just cancelled all my evening plans because I'm not feeling good. So I'm now gonna make a curry and have dinner with my boyfriend when he comes home from the gym. And then take a till the evening, hopefully go to bed very early to hopefully sleep and feel a little bit better tomorrow. So good night and see you tomorrow. Hi guys, it's Friday. The last time I spoke to you it was Wednesday. Yesterday I even felt more horrible than the day before, so I called in sick again on work. It wasn't the thing I wanted to do, and it was best for me, so I decided to do it anyway. Today was quite a chill day. I'm still not feeling amazing. Today I went to an eye scan so they can check my eyes, because I was like, well, maybe my headache is because of my eyesight, but it's not. I don't need any glasses or contact lenses, so that's positive, but also annoying because I thought maybe that's it, what's happening to my head. But no, it wasn't. And then I went to deliver some packages because I cleared out my wardrobe the last few days, so I had a few things put on Vinted and I sold a few things, so I brought them to a store I need to bring them to. I'm not feeling amazing. I've been on the couch the whole day today. I've been watching Love Island All Stars UK. Again, not something I want to do with my time, but I don't have the energy to do anything else. So that annoys me a little bit, but it's okay. I'm now doing some journaling. I'm doing a challenge with my coach, and I have to answer a question every day. So I'm doing my one from today. So yeah, I'm not feeling the best, but I did some groceries today and I bought some flowers for myself today. Some cute roses. This one just broke, so I put it in a little shot glass. I don't drink shots anymore, but so that makes me happy. I'm looking at the flowers right now, like you're leaning against the vase, so that makes me quite happy and gives me joy. So that's nice. This was not the vlog I intended to start the beginning of this week. I was like, well, I'm gonna bring you along in my week and show you what I'm doing. And now it shows that this week has been a bit of a sickness week. But yeah, well, that's life. I want to bring you along in my life, and this is part of it, so that's okay. Hopefully I can bring you a nice new video soon. That's why I decided to just end this video here. I would like to thank you for watching this, if you're still here. Hopefully I'm nice enough that you would like to subscribe, and otherwise hopefully see you again anytime. And I saw this at Elfie Days. I'm not sure you follow Zoe and Elfie. They are my ultimate favorite couple and ultimate favorite YouTubers. Like Zoe and Elfie brings me so much joy when they post a video. And Elfie always finishes his videos with a question to you, but also a question to answer for himself. And I thought that was very nice. So I'm answering the question right now from my coach that asks, what's something that you're proud of for yourself? And I was like, whoa, what am I proud of? And I'm just very proud of myself for all the steps and progress I made in the last 2.5 years. 2.5 years ago, I was down the drain. I was not doing fine. I didn't know I had an eating disorder yet. So the last 2.5 years have been a freaking roller coaster. But if I'm honest, I'm happy that it was, because I'm feeling so much better. I'm doing so much better. Like right now, this week is an expectation because I don't feel well at all right now. But that's fine. I'm getting there. I'm setting the steps I need to. I'm making progress. I'm taking care of myself. I'm putting myself in the first place. I'm kinder to myself. I'm more positive. I'm not as negative and horrible against myself and all the things I do. And I'm just a better person for it. Like, I notice it within my relationship with my boyfriend, but also with friends and family around. Like, of course, things change, like friends change and family goes ups and downs, and your relationship with your partner as well. But yeah, I notice that I'm feeling better, I'm doing good, like, I'm starting to feel more happy, and that's what I'm proud of. So that's what I'm gonna end this with. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it if you're here till the end. Hopefully see you next week. Thanks a lot. Big kisses and a big hug for you. And don't forget that you are loved and you are worth it. See you soon.